nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When you people drive car here, one thing which is very sincerely observed by most of the drivers, and that is, when the stop sign comes, you stop, although there is nobody anywhere. And more than that, although you are Indians. And then you proceed. Exactly the same way. In our life also, stop. Look not left, right. Look back, look front. Upanishad says, Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat nasti akritaha krutena tad vijnanartham gurumeva vigached samit panihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. Pariksha Lokan Karmachitan. Lokan means experiences. See? Like the world of doctors, the world of liars. Liars or liars? My English is very poor. In the same manner, the world means the lokas means the world. So pariksha lokan, karmachitan. Whatever we have been doing in this world so far, pariksha, examine, evaluate, and think for a moment. Have you discovered any fulfillment in life? And if we are leading a proper life, the net result is nirvedamayat. You shall attain natural dispassion towards the world and towards everything and being. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj says, Dharmate birati jogate jnana jnana moksha prada veda bakhana. If we are leading a proper life, I will not call it a spiritual life or religious life. Many people are allergic to those words. See? So, if we have lived a life properly, the net result is nirvedamayat. See? Because we are evaluating our life. What we have achieved till date. See? And are those achievements giving us fulfillment? Or we are still seeking something else? See? Like as children, what was our goal of life? I should get one more new digital game. I should get this, I should get that. You got it. How many days we will play with it? You get bored. No, some new game. See? That also we play for some time, we get bored. See? So, we wanted to study, get admission, we got admission. Then we should pass through with great colors, we did it. Then we should get a job or start a business, you got it. Then you should get married, you got married. Then you should have kids, you have got kids. Now what next? See? Pariksha lokan karmachitan. How important it is. In and through all this, if we have learned this, then we have really done a favor to ourselves. And what is that? Now I'll tell you through some example. We have been going to so many places throughout the world, all continents, whether it is Finland, Alaska, South Africa, Australia, Peru, Brazil, you name it. And after having gone to so many places, everywhere the same question comes. Swamiji, which is the place you like the most? So, now I am in San Jose. So I say, the best place in the world is San Jose. But here there are many homeless people. I said, I am one of them, homeless. I have no home. See? No, please tell which place you like. I said, I was in Norway. My friend was working in some oil company, so they had a very beautiful guest house. So we got it. Right in front of the guest house, there was a huge lake. Rather, that house was in front of the lake. And behind that lake, there was like a wall, tall mountain. So, near the lake, everything was green. Then after some height, no vegetation. And after more height, all ice caps. So, in one go, you can see the tricolor Indian flag. See? Green, white, and absolute white. See? So first time when I went there, I did kumbhak. So beautiful, so nice. Swamiji, if you like to come here every year, yes, I like to come. Come anytime, it's free for you. I was so excited, so happy. Next day, no, nothing. I had to go out and see beautiful place and all that. Next day. Third day, what is there from the breakfast? Fourth day, when is our flight? That day I discovered one principle. Human mind cannot remain attracted and content with the same thing or a being for a longer period of time. See? That is why you have got these garage sales. What is a garage sale? These people who are organizing that, they are fed up of their content, they put it there. But there are other people who are waiting, oh, this is what I was searching, this is very antique. See? In short, if we learn from the experiences of our life, pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat. But what happens? One of the biggest problem for all of us is we refuse to learn from the experiences of our life. As a result, our life becomes mechanical. Whenever life is mechanical, you lose the charm of life. See? One of my friends in Seattle, he is a software engineer. So when I went to him, I said, hey, not going for work. Swamiji, I resigned from the job, Microsoft. Now, are you doing Microsoft or what? He said, no, Swamiji. It was such a boring, dull job. Then, now I started my own company. Now I take up turnkey projects, right from doing the research, preparing a report, getting the funds, and organizing everything. And then I hand it over to the person. This is my project. I said, why? He said, there are challenges in that. Otherwise, you get up in the morning, have tea or coffee, go to Starbucks, and then from there go to work, and then come back. What is it life? See? And therefore you will see, many people, they get bored. And when they are bored, they spread it all around. अब जी के क्या करेंगे? And then such people, they say, Swamiji, we want to come and stay with you in your ashram. I said, to protect myself from viruses like you, I have no ashram. See? Because when I go to somebody's house, if I get bored of those people, I can walk out. But if somebody comes to my house and if I get bored, jaun to jau kahan? See? It is necessary that we don't lead a mechanical, dumb life. See? And when we take this as a spiritual practice, learn from every passing experience of our life. Learn. And you know the beautiful part? We all did it. But then we stopped it. Like yesterday we went to somebody's place for dinner and they had a small baby. 3 months. So lying on the back and legs doing like this thing. Now on that they asked me question, Swamiji, why the baby is doing like this? I said, yes, this comes in Upanishad. I said, you should learn. Don't ask questions. Those who learn, they grow wise. Those who do not learn, they grow otherwise. See? No, please tell something. I said, look here, see, simple thing. The child is looking at all of you and you are walking. Now he's thinking, why can't I walk? And then he starts walking in the air. But he's lying there, he says, come on, I am not progressing. What is happening? He is learning from that. And then he takes a turn and becomes a reptile. See? And then he becomes Uraga. Uraga means the one who moves with the stomach. Ura is the stomach, Ga means Gati. Snakes are called as Uraga. So he becomes a snake type and try to move. That also doesn't help. But he doesn't give up. Then he comes on the knees. Then he comes on his palms. Slowly. And then he catches the sari of the mother if she has. See? Thereafter, he slowly stands up. Then takes the help of the wall. And slowly he learns. Be attentive. The child never asks his mother or father, Mummy, when you were baby, how did you start walking? He never asks. He learns. Exactly the same way. A seeker, a spiritual quest begins when we start learning from every passing experience of life. And whenever we don't, life becomes mechanical. See? And when this mechanical life becomes, what happens? Another example. This happened in Goa many years before. I went to one big factory, about more than 100 lathe machines. And every machine is attended by one laborer, one worker. So when I went, saw that they were manufacturing the files which are used for, smoothing the steel, etc. Those files. Huge factory. So I asked my friend, I said, hey, may I talk to some of these people? Yes, Swami, you can talk to anybody. So randomly I stood in front of a person who seemed to be there for many years. So I said, if I talk to you, will it disturb you? He said, no. I said, but your work, I'm doing, don't worry, I'll do that. And what was his work? On the conveyor belt, that piece will come, he has to put it there, give one tuck and goes ahead. That's it. That was the only work. I said, since how many years you are doing it? He said, I am doing it for last 20 years. What work? Only this. Therefore, I don't have to look here and there. I can talk and it goes on. Don't you get bored? He said, bored? Solid bored. Then what can I do? I have to look after my wife, my children. I have to do the job. But there is no joy. There is no joy. If without joy, how can you live? Then what you do? He said, you are a Swami, I will not tell you lies. When I go home, I start my liquid spirituality. I take, because I am Indian, I take desi, not imported. Then I have my thing and enjoy. See? When all that was over, then my friend, he, Swamiji, this is one thing, by the way, this man has brought it out. I'll organize a talk for you. Kindly tell them, stop drinking. They are spending a lot of their money in drinking. I say, look here, if I work in your factory, I will also start drinking. I said, tell me, what is their life? Like a robot? Because whenever there is mechanical lifestyle, one becomes a victim of these kinds of addictions. We are finding out some source wherefrom your mind, which has become so dull, is blunted by these drinks and drugs. See? And then such people are all the time frustrated. There is no charm. See? Every moment must be full of life. See? Once I was on some airport, and one youngster, he came to me. He said, Swamiji, I am your fan. I said, what can I do? Switch off? He said, no, I want to ask you a question. I said, before that, I want to ask you a question. He said, what is that? Are you married? He said, no, my face is like that. See, in New York, this was the question. After my lecture, somebody asked me, some white person, Swami, I have seen your Indian ladies, they have a .com on their forehead. What is the meaning? I say, meaning is your chance has gone. She is already hooked with somebody. You can't go. She is married. Oh, she is married. Okay. But for gents, they don't have anything. I said, not required. By looking at the face, you can know married. Don't require anything. See, friend, don't let your life be mechanical. See, this is meditation. I am not making you suffer in meditation. Normally, what is meditation? Sit in a particular asana and keep suffering. And then wait when the meditation is over. Khatam hi nahi hua. See? One extreme. Other extreme, they get into sleep mode. You keep on talking. And such people afterwards, Swamiji, today's meditation was fantastic. See, not like that. meditation is a 24/7 experience. Normally, what is understood by meditation? Half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. See? Or else, they go on telling you, if you sit like this thing, if you do, you will see the light. Now this, like, aa gaya light. And then thereafter, Swamiji, one day the light came, now the light doesn't come. What should I do? Now their all attention is on the light. And how? Close the eyes and see the light. I said, why are you doing this thing? Open the eyes and see the light. No, I want to close my eyes and see the light. Why this is happening? I said, your bulb has become fused. Change. That is not meditation. See. Therefore, this is one of the most important principles we all have to learn. Like we live in waking state, we are awake, I hope. And then we conduct the business of our day-to-day life. Similarly, we are in dream and then they conduct the business of the dream world. Then we are in deep sleep and then we snore away. So, waking we do not do. Excuse me, I am doing waking. No, we are in the waking and then do all nonsense things. Then we are in the dream, we are in the deep sleep. In the same manner, we have to be in meditation. See? So, what is the experience when we are in the waking? Be attentive. In the waking experience is illuminated by the Vaikhari Vani. Vaikhari Vani is that speech wherein the object and the name of the object are different from each other. Like this is the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is the object. Bluetooth doesn't know that my name is Bluetooth. I will call this as Bluetooth. So that experience where the word and the meaning of the word, they are separate from each other, that is Vaikhari Vani, that is the waking experience. See? Then what is the dream experience? Dream experience is that experience where the object and name of the object, both are thoughts. In the dream, we see the things, objects, and we give them names. So that experience where the object and the name of the object are together at the thought level, that is called as the dream experience, where the Madhyama Vani functions. See? So Vaikhari Vani, waking experience. Madhyama Vani, dream experience. And it is not that we dream only in the dream. We dream even during daytime, daydreaming. See? Keep on looking. See? And then the vigilance officers in your house, oldies, they have nothing to do, nowhere to go. So the youngster is looking at this thing. Immediately, Bahu, our Dabbu is looking at the fan all the time today. The last few days I am observing. What is happening to him? Then there is a meeting. Dabbu, Dadi Ma says, why are you looking at the fan all the time? Do I have to take the permission or what? I will look wherever I want. Now what he was doing that time? Madhyama Vani was active in the dream world. Then comes the deep sleep experience, where known difference disappears, and where the sense of otherness is zero. And therefore, it is an experience of bliss, happiness. And therefore we snore. Happiness cannot be silent. Happiness is always noisy, isn't it? But this thing we do not know. Although we want to go again and again to sleep, but we do not know what is that experience. So, waking experience Vaikharivani, dream experience Madhyamavani, then deep sleep experience Pashyantivani. Now we have to go to the fourth one. That is living in meditation. Living in meditation is Paravani, wherein we are experiencing the world, but we are not becoming the experiencer. Living in this mode 24/7. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीः मुनि उच्यते. We all go through good and bad experiences. That doesn't make any difference. If the miseries come, and if we refuse to be miserable, we are in meditation. See? If comforts come and we don't become addicted to the comforts, we are in meditation. See? If the problems come in life and we change the spelling of the word problem into challenge, we are living in meditation. See? Therefore, the first and the most important principle is do not do meditation. Live in meditation 24/7. It is possible for all of us. See? And once this is clear in our understanding, then we start working further. Patanjali Yoga Darshan talks about Chitta Vritti Nirodha Yoga. So, let the mind be quiet, no thoughts, Nirodha. The mind goes through different stages, what is technically called as Bhumika. First is the Kshipta Bhumika. Kshipta means the mind is constantly running here and there, non-stop. Kshipta. Second is Vikshipta. Vikshipta is obsessed. You must have seen many of us are so much obsessed with something or the other. Some people are obsessed with cleanliness, some people are obsessed with discipline, some are obsessed with their punctuality. Some people are obsessed with silence. Don't disturb. Meditation in progress. We are already disturbed. Don't disturb. See? So, Kshipta, running uncontrolled, Vikshipta, obsessed. Like elderly people, they don't have problem to wake up early in the morning because whole night they don't sleep. And youngsters, they keep on sleeping nicely. And then they get jealous. Yes, so obsessed. You should get up early. Do you know? Early to bed and late to rise. Vikshipta. Then third is mood. Mood is the one who functions under the influence of mood. Is called as mood. You are supposed to go for morning walk. Mood nahi hai. Mood hai. Spelling is the same. What is the spelling of mood? Malayali spelling. Yam wo di. This is how the Malayali spell. Yam wo di. Mood. And what is the spelling of mood? Yam wo di h. H is Andhra. PhD. So, whenever we are functioning under the mood of our mind, we are enslaved by the mind. These are the three conditions we are living 24/7 in our life. आज कोई मूड ही नहीं है कुछ काम करने का. कब किया था काम? खाने का? हाँ, lazy. After this is done, then come the fourth stage of the mind. It's called as ekagra bhumika. So, ekagra means the mind is available to us whenever we want, for whatever purpose we want, for whatever length of time we want, the mind is available to us. Don't have the wrong understanding of ekagra. Take the thread, salivate it, and then make it hard, and take the needle and put into the eye of the needle. What? Ekagra? Not gone in. That is not ekagra. Ekagra is mind is freely available to us whenever we want. माने मूड नहीं है, this problem will not come in life. See? So, when we start living in this ekagra bhumika of the mind, then we have started living in meditation. See? The mind is no more a problem. You can imagine, for the sake of imagination, now we came on this hill, you have to go down. And suppose your car is ambassador car. You know the ambassador car? All the parts of the car make noise except the horn. Ambassador car. See? So you are going by that car downwards and there is a need for you to apply brake. But when you apply brake, after that, after half an hour the brake breaks. What will happen? This is our story. We are unable to arrest the unwanted movement of the mind. Therefore, the mind is ruling us rather than we rule over the mind. See, Bhagavan says, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. When the mind is under our control, the mind is our friend. And when the mind is ruling us, then we are the slaves of the mind, is our enemy. See, this understanding alone will keep us in a meditative poise throughout life. See, it's so simple, it's not difficult. Then we go further in analyzing our experiences. See, normally what we do, like many people come and ask questions, Swamiji, my mind is too disturbed, particularly when I do the japa. What should I do? Don't do japa, forget about it. No, but my guru told me. Then do it. No, but the mind gets too disturbed, then don't do it. Now you decide. What is important for you? See? If doing japa, then do japa. Don't bother about the mind. If mind is important, then work on the mind. Be attentive. We start living in meditation when we start working on the mind. See, with our gross body, Gujarati, with our gross body, we work by the body and we work on the body, is it not? Now you are working for your bread and butter here. See? That is working by the body. And then there are many crazy people. They go for mountaineering, walk. Let's go for hiking. Relax. No. What is that? I want to keep fit. And then their knees go away and everything. Who asked you to walk so much? No, I want to be fit. Then lift the weight. Lift for what to put it down. I always surprised why they lift it here to put it down ultimately. Lift it, put it. See? Similarly, they want to go in the morning for jogging. To reach nowhere, come back. That is working by the mind and working on the mind. If you have to understand this, working by the body, working on the body, you have understood. Now we have to understand working on the mind and working by the mind. Now what is working by the mind? Working by the mind is default interaction. Default. What is that interaction? About everything, about every being, about every situation, we have comments. Why God created this horrible world? Go and ask him. Why God? See friends, one of our Mahamantra, if you remember, देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. You are working on your mind. But we have to have some comment. This is good, this is bad. How nice it is. तीखा लग गया क्या? See? Therefore, if we become conscious, aware, that we are majority of the time working on default settings. Now see how default settings, which make us a very average person. He tells me something about some experience. Do you think I'll keep it quite there? I will put my experience of similar type. Suppose I tell, when we are coming on the way, a big snake crossed. Now I told you heard over. How much was the snake long? Maybe it may be this much. Only this much. Then I saw this much long snake. Competition in the length of the snake. Therefore, Mahamantra, who asked you? Many times we talk when we are not asked anything. We have to talk. See, so if we are working on the mind, we have to recognize this, that all experiences happen in the mind. No experience happens in the body. See, when these doctors operate on your appendages, either toe or fingers, etc., they give you local anesthesia. And then they say, now you can watch, no pain. And then they start cutting and all that. And if you are, come on, I have become a great yogi, see? They are cutting, I can see the blood oozing out, nothing is happening to me. Oh, I am realized, I am not the body, I am not the body. Aha! After half an hour, then you have to take the painkiller. We complain, now learn from this experience. When the mind was not allowed to enter the operational area, the toe was in meditation. Although going through the cutting experience, it was not influenced. Why? Because mind has not entered there. Therefore, all the experiences happen in mind. If our mind is at peace, cheerful, happy, you will see a different world. And if our mind is frustrated, depressed, dejected, this is because we have got more time at our disposal. Those people who have got more time at disposal, they are more miserable. Less time at disposal, less miserable. No time at disposal. मरने को time नहीं यार. They can never be bored and frustrated. In old age, this is the biggest problem. Old people are all the time. They have to live 24 hours a day. And then frustration, depression, rejection. And then you happen to talk to them. Babuji, how is life? जिंदा है फिर मरो. Finish your food. कोई टुकड़े फेंक देता है तो खा लेते हैं. Now this is a clear case of the disgusted existence in life. See, people recognize us how we live in this world, not with what we have. See, more than what we have, with whatever we have, how are we? See? Otherwise, we have got all the comforts and we are comfortably miserable. Like many people, they have this problem. Huge beds, in this country, huge beds. So they have got good beds, but not sleep. It's the only problem. Then they keep on either sleeping on the floor, on the back, then dosha treatment, then turn this way, turn that way, and yet the sleep doesn't come. Then take some drinks or drugs, and then after the drugs, then they get into Shambhavi Mudra. See? Therefore, my friends, please remember this principle. Meditation is not a punishment for half an hour. We have to live in this mode all the time. See? When this is understood and we practice, then you will see we are wanted by everybody. Upanishad says, Sarvani bhutani enam samvanchanti. Don't we like somebody who is of happy disposition? We like. See? So if we are happy, what a great experience it will be. The other day, I was somewhere where? Dallas probably. And one person migrated from California to there. And he was telling, California is horrible. I said, anyway, suffer. Then he asked me, Swamiji, did you ever sit in the Tesla car? I said, yes. Oh, I thought you must not have seen. I said, okay, I had not seen, I was just joking. And then he started explaining, see, in this, everything is automatic, and I can act dumb very well. Oh, really? And then suppose the vehicle comes from this side, then see here on the screen, it is showing this vehicle is here. When you go back, oh God, everything is automatic. We went to his house. Then he said, now see the shutter will go automatically up. We don't have to do anything. The whole America is automatic? Yes. Then we went to his house. I wanted to wash my hands. So, Swamiji, don't have to search for any tap or anything. You simply put your hand below that, automatically water will come. I say, I have to go to bathroom. Then he said, don't worry about flushing. It will be automatically flushed. After you finish, automatically flush. I said, but my question you are not answering. What do we have to do or automatically it happens? Now you are in meditation. At this moment, You are neither a man nor a woman, neither rich nor poor, neither a doctor nor a patient. You are happy, is it not? That is all, my friends. But somehow or the other, these meditation people, they make their life miserable and others' life miserable. You will see everywhere there are boards. Keep silence, keep silence. If you want so much of silence, go to the silent neighborhood. You know silent neighborhood? Graveyard. Nobody talks there. See, is this life? Remain cheerful and happy is meditation. But you see many Babajis, where those who are teaching meditation, too many of jata coming this way, that way, and all that, and they hold it and make it tie about this thing, that thing, all that. See? And then so much of makeup. See, .com, railway lines, vertical, vertigo, see, and different types of mala, Rudraksha mala, Spatika mala, Vajayanti mala. There is no end to it. See? And then, now we will have meditation. Close your eyes. Why close eyes, Maharaj? Chup, मुझे भी पता नहीं. Is meditation something bad should be done in closed eyes? Switch off the lights. Is meditation something bad should be done in darkness? We have to live in meditation. See, Maharaj. Otherwise, I guarantee you will suffer. And then there will be a competition. Who asked me recently in LA, Swamiji, I sit for 2 hours for meditation. What next? I said, thereafter go to sleep. See? How much you sit for meditation? I don't sit. Then I stand. Stand in meditation. Remain alert, remain vigilant, remain quiet. When our mind has these 3 qualities, mind is quiet, alert and vigilant. See? One Gambhirananda asked me this question. Swamiji, you make everything so light and so cheap. There is no seriousness in your talks and all that. I said, then what should I do? Tell me. But is this spirituality? I said, there are different brands. See? Your brand is, you are miserable, make others miserable. हम तो डूबे हैं सनम, पब्लिक को साथ लेके डूबेंगे. Is meditation a punishment? See? Suppose I am your guru and you do a mistake. Punishment what? Meditation karo. There cannot be a worse punishment than meditation. See? Go and sit in meditation. See? Therefore, mind has to be quiet. Quiet doesn't mean dull-witted. This is what happens. When you are sitting in a controlled environment, then you become quiet. And we have trained our mind. When you are quiet, go to sleep. So after 2 minutes, we begin with the exclamation. After maybe a long period of 10 seconds, we become question mark. After another 1 minute, underline ha. See? Mind has to be quiet but not sleepy. What is that mind which is quiet and not sleepy? It has 2 additional qualities. One, it is alert. Alert means all that is happening around, we are aware about it. And you don't have to do. It will start happening. See, one example I'll tell you. This happened in Delhi many years before. And some Bhagavad Katha was going on. I was invited there to be the chief listener, Yajaman. And my friend was the one who was giving discourses on Bhagavad. So, huge platform, everything was done. And then, according to the tradition, they will be bringing the Bhagavad on their head and do the pradakshina of this whole thing, and then a lot of tabla piti, singing, all that. Then they had to take the pradakshina of that Vyasapit on the platform they had built. So they said, Swamiji, you please lead. I said, no, I don't want to lead. Why? I said, शादी में किसका महत्व होता है? घोड़े का कि बैठने वाले गधे का? See? Why they use horse in marriage? Because if they use donkey, people will confuse किसका शादी? पता ही नहीं चलेगा. Difficulty, na? I said, this is the function organized by you. So you should lead, not me. I am behind. And then he went ahead. And it so happened. He just went 2-3 steps, and a wooden plank which was fixed there, the moment he went on that, it broke. And he went to Patal Lok. Then we pulled him out. He says, Swamiji, why did you tell me? I said, what? I said, you have built this platform, not me. See, when your mind is quiet, you are able to comprehend which is beyond cause and effect. Intellectuals are enslaved by the chain of cause and effect. Why? Because the sky is too high. See? But why this happens only in my life? You are most suitable candidate. Therefore it happens. See, friends, therefore, mind has to be quiet but alert. See? And what is a quiet and alert mind? Be attentive. It is something like, if your mobile phone is nearer to your Wi-Fi connection, you get a better connection. If it is little away, or there are walls or things, you get. Sometimes you don't get. Like here, we are not getting the connection properly because of so many obstacles. What are the obstacles in the mind? Agitation, frustration, anger, planning, memories. And therefore, although things which are due to happen in the future, they are known to our mind, but the mind is not able to catch it because it is preoccupied with so many thoughts. See, when the Mahatma says something, it happens. How it happens? Because their mind is quiet and alert. See, quiet and alert mind. And then the second quality is vigilant. See, vigilant means what? When we are interacting in this world, our attention should be, are we depositing impressions on the mind with this reaction or interaction in the form of likes and dislikes? See? Be vigilant. For that our mantra is what? किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. आओ मत कहो means what? Don't create friends in this world. जाओ मत कहो, don't create enemies in this world. Be friendly with everyone. Adveshta sarvabhutana maitra karuna evacha. Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. Who is a devotee of the Lord? He is at home with everybody, in everything, in every situation, because his mind is pure. It's so simple, my friends. Therefore, unless we understand this basic principle, spiritual life or meditation is not a punishment to be done half an hour or so and then suffer for the whole day. See? Therefore, when we start working on our mind, that is our rebirth. See? Our parents have given us this body, which is subject to destruction. We may not like to listen to this, but this is the truth. Subject to destruction. But when we start working on our mind, that is our new birth. And that seeker is never destroyed. Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter. शुचीनाम श्रीमताम गेहे योग भ्रष्टोपि जायते अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम. A seeker never dies. It's the body that dies. So far we are working as the body, for the body, on everybody. Now start working on the mind. When we are thus working on the mind, and working on the mind is a 24/7 business. See? Unlike here, where I have gone many years before. Those days this eating salad was the great, Here people don't live their life. Whatever the TV tells, the doctors tell, that they do. Doctor told you should not eat papad because it has got this, it has got that. पापड़ नहीं खाओगे तो क्या होगे फिर? Only in the human birth you have got two things which are not in any life. This I learned from you people. I don't eat milk products a lot, once in a while, little bit. So curd I don't eat. So my friend, Marwadi friend, I said no, I don't take curd. स्वामी जी आपका जीवन व्यर्थ हो गया. What happened? Your life has become useless. Why? Do you know? Only in the human birth we can eat curd. When we are donkeys, cows and buffaloes, we are taking only milk, no curd. So we are born as a human being only to eat curd. I said, Dhanyavad. See? Similarly, one Sindhi told me this. Swamiji, human life is fulfilled when you have got papad around you. Sindhis, when they get up in the morning, they take the papad and start. Without papad, they cannot think. See? Therefore, when we are thus born as someone working on the mind, you don't have to change anything. Start working on the mind. Now, there are three problems of the mind which we have to sort out. See? And the three problems are, one is laziness, second is nidra, sleep. See? Like the horse, many people sitting in the satsang, if you tell them, no, I was in meditation. See? Therefore, all the hearing but not listening, meditation. Therefore, alasya, laziness, nidra, excessive sleep, and pramad, our ability to repeat the same mistake again and again. See, observe this. The same mistake we made again and again, again and again. Therefore, we have to come out of these negativities of the mind. And for that, we have to work all the time on the mind. And once this becomes a convincing thought for you, then it will start happening. Then what are those simple techniques that we will take in our next session? ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ